Hi, I'm Stephanie Weaver, and this is Elliott, and we're here to tell you what a wonderful way Dr. Schoenberg has changed our lives. When Elliott was born, even before we left the hospital, the night before we were sent home, he was up all night, literally screaming, and I knew that something wasn't right, but the nurses didn't seem too concerned about it, so we went home, and every night about 8:30, 9 o'clock, he would start to cry. And he would cry, and he would cry, and he would scream in pain, and he would screw up his little face and ball up his little fists. And I just knew that something wasn't right. And so when we went to his pediatrician's appointment, I asked her about it. I said, I'm sure that he's having colicky episodes. Is there anything that I could do? And his pediatrician actually recommended that we come see Dr. Schoenberg. She said, there's a chiropractor I know, and he does great things. I didn't really listen at the time because I'm married to a chiropractor, and Thomas had been doing what he knew to do for Elliott, and nothing had really made a difference. So we just kind of put up with it for a little bit longer. He kept crying every night for hours. It'd be 6, 7 hours at a time, and he would just sleep little snatches. He was just an unhappy baby, and it really made life stressful for our family because we also have a 2-year-old, and he would wake up at night because Elliott was crying so loudly and screaming, and he would be worried about him, and it just was, there was a lot of turmoil in our family. So then Thomas had a random conversation with a guy that he knows, and that's my husband. And he also said that he had had a colicky baby, and he recommended that we come see Dr. Schoenberg, and that he had done wonderful things for their family. So I thought, well, 2 people now have told me that I need to go see this man. And so I thought, we can't go on like we are for very much longer. So I called, and I made the appointment, and I came in, and that very first day, he explained to me what was happening, and he evaluated Elliott, and he treated him. In that first day, there was a change, and it was awesome, and it made the biggest difference in our family. It was a bumpy road. I will be very upfront about that. We had, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. It was, it took some time, and it took some dedication, and you have to believe that this is going to work. You can't get discouraged. I stuck to the diet. I was faithful to the diet. That made a big difference. And we just kept moving forward, and I saw him every day, and I was faithful about that. And as you can see now, he's 100%. And he sleeps 8 hours at night, and he doesn't scream in pain, because that's the most helpless feeling in the world. You've got this tiny baby that can't communicate with you. All they can do is scream, and you know that they're in pain and having discomfort, and there's not a thing you can do for them. So Dr. Schoenberg not only changed Elliott's life and made his days and nights amazing, but I think in a lot of ways he changed our family, because things were very stressful between my husband and I, and our son, and it was not a great environment, and everybody's sleep deprived, and it's just tough. So Dr. Schoenberg not only helped my baby, but he helped my family, and I will be forever thankful to him for that, and am so blessed that I listened. Maybe not the first time someone told me, but the second time, I feel that was definitely a message that I needed to pay attention to. And so here we are, just a few weeks later, and he's happy and healthy and sleeping, and he doesn't scream anymore, and I feel like I'm getting to know him for the first time. And he smiles and is content. And I'm very thankful. I owe all of that to Dr. Schoenberg.